playing video games. And you know how it is. Although, alright, now it's working. Okay. So today, we will be talking about several ridiculous Reddit comments I've received recently. Oh yeah. Unless, you know, if you want to go shut the fuck up. Which I will. But, not happening. Where was it? Okay. Here's comment number 1. Kevin Durant going to Cavaliers. Where was it? Gotta find the exact spot. Oh, apparently I'm not cool enough to watch. That's harsh. Alright. Oh, it's actually one comment. So, that's nice. Because it's like really dumb. It's about the Cavaliers somehow acquiring Kevin Love. And I think we can all agree that is an unrealistic proposition to say. No, excuse me. The Cavaliers acquiring Kevin Love. Cavaliers trading away for Blake Griffin. Kevin Love straight up for Blake Griffin. Alright, let's just think about this one. I said, this guy says, only thing that makes sense to me is Blake. Love and Yandre make a lot of sense in the front court, as Blake with a small ball center with LeBron at the floor is an interesting counter at Golden State Warriors lineup of death. Now, first of all, Blake Griffin cannot play the center position. I mean, we all know. Oh, great, I forgot. So when you think about that, it's dumb, and if you don't think about it, it's dumb. Because also, you know, Kevin Love is a lot worse than Blake Griffin at this point in his career. Like, there's no reason for the Clippers to make that trade. But this guy argues they're the exact same age. Apparently, you know, that makes a difference. Love is locked up the next 4 years at an average of $23 million a year. Griffin's next contract, after he opts out next year, will start north of $25 million a year, and there's no guarantee that he re-signs. Okay. I do think Griffin is the better player. Yeah, that's very obvious, but I'll give it to him. At least he's not smoking crack directly. Like, I guess I don't know how else you would smoke crack. But, yeah. You can see where this is going.
I'm heading over to open the next gate.
It's just already just absolutely absurd.
Stay sharp, Cap. We can. They just keep coming.
Yeah, I'm shooting him, man.
We're doing it. We're getting out of here.
Anywho. Yeah, so let's examine this trade from all aspects. So the Clippers, they lose their second best player, and they gain someone who's even worse on defense, and yeah, who basically can't play defense, and is another shooter. But versus Blake, who is a pure better player. And then on the Cavs' perspective, they lose their second best shooter after Kyrie and LeBron, third best shooter, and get another person. Well, you know what? He doesn't actually need the ball in his hand. So I guess the Cavs, the Cavs may make the trade, but it was just, well, they get a better player at the end. So probably it's smart for the Cavs, but it's not like the perfect trade. But again, like the Clippers never make that trade. Okay, next part of the contract. I doubt that happens. I just can't see a realistic scenario where trading Love makes sense for Cleveland. All right, that's not like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I could see them downgrading seriously and trying to pick up some more shooting firepower or a center on the free agent market, or trading for a package, like trading for a much better center, and then also acquiring.
I don't know what's on the other side of this gate. I need you to cover me.
Well, hold on, my friend. Yeah, so I would say Love get a package deal. That's probably the most realistic thing that could happen. Not because he's so incredible, but I think a dumb team could pay out for him. If they could get a center, like a really good center, a team would be a lot better. If they get good power forward and center in return, I don't know. I just don't see it happening for multiple reasons. It's blatant. I just think that we just wasted ammunition. I'm just dumb. So let's cover this really dumb part of these next sentence. As if, the first part wasn't done enough. What is this? Ooh, I like this. Forgot I had this. What's this? Another knife. Another nuclear code. Oh, we're really out of here, fam. So let me read this next part and check Chad, as they say. No one's listening. Unless they sign and trade for Durant, this guy adds. So this guy's a Cleveland fan, by the way, so just putting in perspective, I don't think he's like an idiot, just like wishful thinking. He is an idiot, but not in like a mean-spirited way, like you are delusional way. Or
hey, Captain Blazkowicz, head up the stairs.
Yeah, I heard you. Anyways, sign and trade for Durant. Okay, well, first of all, who would they sign and trade? Thunder to sign a trade. But, why? Why? I mean, he's Kevin Durant. I hate to break it to these people, but at this point in his career, he's probably more valuable than LeBron, just in terms of how good he is. Oh, God. Yeah. I wasn't really paying attention, so that's bad. Oh, sweet. I got his attention, so someone's listening. So, now that I have a viewer, I'm talking to this guy who says the Cavs can sign and trade for Durant. So Durant, they would sign Durant. The only trade that would make sense is if they could get Iman Shumpert. They get Iman Shumpert. They get whoops. Yeah. So they get Iman Shumpert. They get Durant, and they get Ibaka. And in return, they get... No. Wait. Yeah, they get Durant, and in return they get... There's no players they would want. They already have Ibaka. It's not... It'll take a genius. Figure it out. Shit out.
We got this, Cap! Come on!
Yeah, I can't think of a single player besides Iman Shumpert that the Thunder would want. Durant for who, exactly? Durant for who, indeed. But, so then I said, okay, ignoring the fact that this guy, doesn't realize how the Cavs really don't have a lot of movable assets. Let's think about how that team would play. So you got, what? You basically got... Let's just add LeBron to the Cavs right now. And, I mean, let's add Durant to the Cavs right now. That's, in theory, that's what's going on. Alright. Throw Irving, but they already have Westbrook. What are they going to do with it? So trading Durant for Irving? I guess, but that's another. They just added another a worse ball dominant player. You got to get something like really transformative in return, and there's no way on the Cavs is not transformative, right? Like they already have one of the best guards in the league. The only motivation for trading Durant is if they think Westbrook could get better, because. In reality, they should probably think that's an investment. They won't. But Westbrook is a great player, even if he's a fucking ball hog. The problem is, a ball hog with Durant doesn't really work. Durant should be having the ball at the, in the clutch time, and Westbrook just chucks a lot. Westbrook is really talented. Westbrook obviously can't go to the Cavs. You wouldn't have the ball. Westbrook needs to have the ball. He could do great on teams like Clay and Dre, I think. I'm just trying to think this over. There's like nothing I can't even think of. But then think about how the lineup would play, right? So you've got LeBron, Durant, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, Shumpert, and J.R. Smith. Alright, so let's assume Love goes away. That's probably the most likely scenario here. This guy says, I'll read out his exact line. I said, there's no way they would trade for another small forward. They have one. He says, he said, you don't think a hypothetical lineup of 3 and the 4 could work? And I said, because I said, they already have a small forward and they're running a small ball lineup. And I said, no, because they're running Tristan Thompson at the 5. He said, yeah, in the standard lineup. When it went small, it's going to be like LeBron, Durant, JR, Delly, Kyrie. Alright. That is just a terrible idea. Like, they'd be outsized by the Warriors' small ball lineup. That's awful. That's absolutely awful. And he says LeBron's listed at 6'8" and 250. Dre's listed at 6'7" and 230. Wow, so ridiculous to play him at center. Here's the thing. Draymond Green is a better defender than LeBron. Like, both at this stage of his career and probably forever. Like, I'm not saying this to diss LeBron. I think Draymond might be one of the best defenders ever played. If people don't realize that. Or one of the better defenders in the league right now. At least. But Draymond's, like, unique thing is that he can really guard all 5 positions. And, like, really can do it. LeBron can't. LeBron cannot guard center. Yeah, Dre doesn't take plays off. Probably because he doesn't have to shoulder the offensive load. Sometimes he does, because he's a baller. But, you know, night in, night out, the main guy is Steph. I don't know. Maybe Draymond's he is younger. You know, there could be a time where Draymond's take a step back. That's okay. But, so, Tristan Thompson is already a bit of a black hole on defense. I don't have a date. Why would I have a date? I'm lonely. Smash Boy. Okay. Great. We paid a prostitute. Congratulations. Alright, that was not so suspicious. Alright, we'll talk more about shit at the Cavs. What they need to do, yeah, they do need to get rid of Love. He actually is not as bad as people think. He's one of the league leaders for plus minus. But they need to do is, like, they need to get a really good center and Kyrie's working on his defense if they were to challenge the Warriors. And the problem with the center thing is it's not going to happen because the best center for them coming on the market is a man named Andrew Bogut. And I don't think Andrew Bogut is going to go to the Cavs. Well, the only thing I can think of is that Delly is on the Cavs. Maybe he wants to play with Delly. They're really good friends. That's not inconceivable, but it's unlikely, right? And it's like one of those situations like, why would you do that? It's like yeah, it's conceivable, but it's not going to happen, you know? There's no... he has better options. Same thing like Durant going into the Warriors. I don't think it's going to happen because even if he signs out of OKC, he probably want to go to a team where he can be the star because he can make more money that way. That's probably what I do. But yeah, that lineup would be awful. Like, no interior defense. And that's what they're really lacking. That's what Mozgov gave him for a little while last season. Okay, this dog has fucked me up pretty much every time, so... You know... Irving, Shump, Braun, Love, Cousins. Okay, Cousins is not a very good defender. I think we all know that. I think the problem is you have 3 ball-dominant people. What I would do, if I were Tyronn Lue, is start running either Irving or Love. Probably Irving, to be honest. Either off the bench or like really heavily whoops. So not off the bench. Sorry, this game is kind of hard. Or I just suck. Either one. Take your choice. Alright, don't yell at me. That was rude. Yeah, like a Ginobili type role. I mean, they're better than Ginobili. They're comparable to Ginobili, maybe. Love and Kyrie. But the fact is, like, it's so crowded when they're in. The thing that the Warriors makes them very good, and the Spurs it also makes them very good, is that you can't have like so many ball-dominant scorers on the ball at the same time. The Warriors really only have two like extremely ball-dominant scorers. Their names are Steph Curry and Mo Spates. And you'll notice that Mo doesn't play a lot with Steph. And I'm sure they get along. Like, it's not an insult. Alright. Fuck this game. Tell me if I'm boring you, I'll talk about something else. Yeah, the Warriors, I think stacking too many ball-dominant players at the same time is bad. And I'm not saying don't add a bunch of superstars. Like, that's a very good idea. But in today's NBA, when you have two incredibly strong teams, right? The Spurs and the Warriors, especially the Warriors, are not going to go away anytime soon. You're going to run into some troubles. Constantly trying to out-superpower. You gotta fairly carefully construct your team. And I think people can try to construct a team as more big men or whatever. Ugh, I suck so bad. Oh, if you know what that could actually happen. What if DeMar DeRozan went to the Cavs? That'd be interesting. I'd like to see that. That'd be fun. But alright, fuck this fucking dog. Why does it always get me? Wow, this is some great loading. But anyways, yeah, so that whole comment chain was a little absurd. You're allowed to dream, and to be honest, I think Durant to the Warriors is it's more possible, but it's equally a pipe dream in a lot of ways. Like, first of all, like, you make a lot of money being the number one, right? And Durant would not be number one. Your caked up helmet. But also, the Warriors had to gut their entire team to afford Durant. And I'm not saying that wouldn't be worth it, but the way it works is that you basically have to gut your team first, and then sign everyone. So, it's not that it would be completely unreasonable, but I think they would also lose. I think if they lost this year or something, which is not going to happen, boys. We all know that. If they lost this year, maybe, but they're not going to lose. And for real though, they won 73 fucking games. They're the best team in NBA history. You don't mess with success in that way. especially because they're so young. There's like, I think what annoys people about the Doves is that there's like no problems with the team. Like everyone gets along. Seth is sexy. You know, his wife is hot too. There's nothing wrong with the team. It's all hunky dory. All right. I think people are also going to see that Draymond series is the best power forward in the NBA. I think he is. And he isn't assist. I don't really understand how you could say this guy's a system player if he literally like basically play defense against anybody and shoot the three and pass and doesn't even like to score that much. So we're talking about a guy who can fit on any team and he's one of the best defenders in the entire NBA. Like, you would think he would fit on any team, but no, it's all just the system. Alright. Alright. Now, here's an interesting idea. So, not this. I'm just going to talk about how frustrating this fucking is. First of all, I suck. Because I'm trying to pay attention to do things. And as my imaginary grandfather said, never half-ass two things, full-ass one thing. Yeah, but I don't have any grandfathers. Oh, that was a horrible throw. You see that? He should be shaming himself. Like, that was really bad. I gotta leave these health packs. Is the Pacers game on? By the way? Or is anybody even alive in this baseline? Where are you? Oh. Alright, well, I'll finish up this level, hopefully this time, instead of being a pussy. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I'm just focusing right now because you've all seen this disaster one too many times. But in essence...
Hey! Watch out!
What are you... What's fucking happening, bro? Bro? Yeah, in essence... Where are these friendos? There.
Shoot them!
Scheiße!
I'll steal us the car!
Yeah, you do that while I run away. Yes, you saw a photo of Charlie. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Sorry, dude. I named him after the king of the Franks. You can't really compare. Yeah, I heard you, fuck. Oh, great. That's how it ends. For the Dinks. Alright, this time, I'm trying not to be completely stupid about it. What shot me last time? Do you even know? I am reading the chat. I did mention you. I said you hired a Brazilian prostitute. Yes, I'm literally reading it right now. I'm also failing at this fucking game. Okay, apparently it was like a sniper or something. It's quite gay, as they say these days. Yeah, really gay. Ooh. Seriously.
We got this, Cap! Come on! Come on! Come on!
This one is already hard. I suck. I told you, I've never played, this is like the first-person shooter I've played on a PC. So it's like Half-Life. What difficulty level are you playing on? Am I playing on the highest or second highest? I think I'm playing second highest. Beep. That's right. But please don't do that again. I actually didn't find those gyro rusts really that hard, but you know. Okay, so let's try to think of other places Kevin Love could go. Or Kyrie. You know, Kyrie keeps getting injured. I guess that's what they said about Steph. That's right. Now give me your body armor, dog. I don't mean that in a friendly way. Right, no, what's up, dog? I mean it like... You mutt? Oh, well, my AI... This guy's an idiot. Damn, really bad at shooting. Alright. That was not good. I could see... Yeah, there's nowhere Love could go. Unless the Lakers are idiots and they trade away for him. Alright, I just threw a knife at like a giant walking... Yeah, this one is not going well.
We got this, Cap! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Yeah, I think they do sweep Portland. I can see Lillard. If Curry doesn't come back in Game 3, I can see Lillard going to win. But I like to see that, you know. I think it'd be fun to watch. Dude, I really want to see, yeah, Spurs, Warriors. And I think I'm not alone. Obviously, I'm not alone. But, I mean, existentially I am, but, you know. There is talk that they could go to open seating for the playoffs, which I would love, because that would basically mean that the Team 1 and Team 2 of the best two teams would be in the finals every time. So, like Spurs and Warriors. It does kind of eliminate the idea of conferences, but who cares about that? Like, the whole conference structure. Nope. Alright, we're done. Yeah, okay. So we just watched a game at 12:30 in the afternoon. And honestly, dude, like, the West teams, there's like something like fucking Memphis, New Orleans. That makes you feel great. That photo you sent me. Alright, we're gonna exit because this is going badly. But open seating would be nice, I think. And I think it makes sense economically. I don't think the scheduling would be an issue. I think it's already pretty staggered. They basically fuck over the West Coast anyway. But yeah, that's how I feel. See you guys later.